Hi, boys and girls. I am so excited today because you have just received your second learning packet and we finally have some more math. So let's jump right in because I've been missing math so much. So today you are going to focus on two-step number stories. That's right. These are problems that you not only have to do one step with, but then you have to go ahead and do the second step. So before we jump into those two-step word problems, I just wanted to remind you about the different type of word problems that we've been learning about so far this year, because this will help you in understanding how word problems work, and eventually it'll help you solve the two-step word problems, okay? So the first diagram we have is our change diagram, okay? We have our start, our change, and our end. So this is called, well, I guess it's not gonna let me write, but this is called our change diagram, okay? So some examples of change might be if I throw something away, or if I go to the store and buy something, if the temperature goes up, if the temperature goes down, anything that's actually changing. You can read the problem and go, oh, this is what changed. Then you wanna use this diagram, okay? If you're reading a word problem and there are two people in the word problem or two different objects in the word problem, and they're saying, how many more oranges are there than apples, or how many less apples are there than oranges, then you're gonna go ahead and use this diagram. Do you remember what that's called? It's a bar model, which helps us solve or compare word problems. So anytime you have two objects or two people or whatever, and you're trying to figure out who has more, who has less, and how many more or how many less, that's going to be the diagram that you use. And then finally, we have our last diagram. If you're reading your word problem and you go, well, I don't think anything's changing and I'm not comparing anything, then chances are it's a parts and total. Okay, this diagram can be used almost every single time when we're doing any type of word problem, but I really like you to use the other two if you can. But if it's not change and it's not compare, then go ahead and use your parts and total. So this may be something like, I have 8 Batman stickers and 9 Superman stickers. How many stickers do I have all together? Or I have 14 cookies, 10 are chocolate chip, and the rest are oatmeal. How many are oatmeal? Okay, so anytime where you might know your two parts, or you might know one part and one total. Okay, so that's just a quick little review of word problems in general. Now let's get to the actual assignment. So today you are going to write your very own two-step word problem. So I want to show you a quick example to kind of get you going. Okay, so it says, write a number story to match this number model. 13 plus 7 minus 8. Okay, 13 plus 7, that has to come first, and then minus 8. So here is an example. Mallory read for 13 minutes at lunchtime and 7 minutes at bedtime on Monday. So that's her total amount of minutes, 13 at lunchtime and 7 at bedtime, so you can add those together. Her brother Mike read 8 minutes less than her on Monday. How many minutes did Mike read? So we have to first figure out how many minutes Mallory read total on Monday by adding 13 and 7. And then if her brother read less, we know we're going to take away 8. Okay? So what I want you to do when you do this is, the first thing I want you to do is think, what do I want my unit to be? What do I want to talk about in this number story? So here they're talking about minutes read. You might want to talk about Pokemon, or you might want to talk about corn mazes or LOLs or whatever you are interested in, okay? So you can pick your topic and choose your unit, and then you want to create a story about it, okay? It doesn't have to be a change, compare, parts, and total. It can be whatever you want, whatever makes sense to you. If you notice over here, they did go ahead and use the parts and total for the first part because you were trying to figure out her total minutes read. And then we know that something changed. Her brother read less, so they subtracted 8. So I want you to not only write your number story just like this, you already have the equation, but I also want you to go ahead and draw the diagrams. And you could even draw a picture of your word problem, or you could even act your word problem out with someone in your family. That would be a really cool way to do this assignment, okay? So if you have any questions with that, let me know. I look forward to seeing your creativity shine through in your number story. Good luck.